can you say optometrist?
Optometrist.
Optometrist?
Optometrist.
I don't know what the definition of optometrist is, but just based off the way it sounds, it kind of sounds like somebody who messes with the lenses or the optics of your eye.
Optometrist is your eye doctor.
And now can you say ophthalmologist?
Ophthalmologist.
And ophthalmologist. Optometrist and ophthalmologist? Yeah.
Ophthalmologist.
Pretty darn close. Good job.
Thank you.
And an ophthalmologist, I would have to say eye doctor.
And the ophthalmologist is an older eye doctor.
Hey everyone, I'm Dr. Shania from True Focus Eye Care. And ever since I was in optometry school, I was always asked what's the difference between optometrist and ophthalmologist. So in today's video, I'm going to show you the difference about what we do, where you can find us, and who you should be seeing for what purposes. So today, let's focus on optometrist versus ophthalmologist. So I'm an optometrist and I work in a private practice with two other optometrists. Now we also work very closely with ophthalmologists in the area to provide the best care for our patients. One of the major misconceptions that I often hear is that optometrists give glasses and ophthalmologists do everything else. This is why I've heard many patients say that they've been seeing an ophthalmologist for years, and then when they tell me their name, it's actually an optometrist that they've been seeing. So what are the similarities between us? So optometrists and ophthalmologists have very similar prerequisites that they have to do before they get into their programs. And that can usually take anywhere between 3 or 4 years. And during that 3 or 4 years, we are required to shadow someone in the field of our interest. And lastly, we have terrifying admissions tests that we have to take in order to see if all that information that we just studied actually sunk in before we get into our program. Ophthalmologists will then start medical school, which will last about 4 years. And after that, they start a residency program in eye surgeries. And after that, they have 1 year of internship before they can practice on their own. Optometrists, however, go straight into optometry school. And this program can be anywhere between 4 to 5 years. And after that, they can choose to do a 1 year residency if they want to specialize in a more specific area in the eye and vision. But if they want to start practicing right out of optometry school, they can, just like I did. This is the reason why I chose optometry. I love the world of eyes and vision, but I wanted to get straight into it, and the sound of not doing major surgeries sounded like less stress to me. So what can we do? So both optometrists and ophthalmologists can examine the internal and external structures of the eye. We also look at the visual system of the eyes as far as how well we can see, how well the eyes work together. We can also diagnose systemic problems in the eyes like high blood pressure, sugar, cholesterol, and different things as they present themselves in the eyes and vision. So we can treat and manage vision conditions like nearsightedness, farsightedness, presbyopia, and also how well the eyes work together to give us that depth perception, balance, and color perception. We can both prescribe glasses and contacts and low vision aids and medications to treat other eye conditions. We are also both involved in scientific research to help further our knowledge of cures and causes of different eye conditions and diseases. So where can you find us? You can find us in commercial settings, in private practices, and hospitals and military bases and surgical centers. Some of us work as full-time consultants for other optometrists and ophthalmologists, but also we could be a full-time doctor for any sports teams. So what are the differences? Ophthalmologists are medical doctors, which means they can perform major surgeries on the back of the eye and the front of the eye, whereas optometrists can perform minor surgeries of the front of the eye. And now each state has regulations as to what optometrists can do in that particular state. Many ophthalmologists rely on optometrists like me to be the first line of defense for our patient's eyes. And if something needs further intervention or surgical correction, then we'll refer to an ophthalmologist, and then we'll usually have that patient come back to us for further post-care and management. In conclusion, optometrists and ophthalmologists working together creates an effective and efficient system that not only provides you with great vision, but also helps you not think about your eyes so you can stay focused on what truly matters to you in your life. All right, so the question of the day is, did you know what an optometrist was versus an ophthalmologist? And who do you see? So if you like this video, then please give it a thumbs up and subscribe so you don't miss any other videos like this one. And don't forget to hit that bell icon so you can stay notified on when we put out a new video. So stay well and stay safe, and I'll see you next week.
An optometrist is an eye doctor, and an ophthalmologist has bigger student loans.